Hello, my name's Steve Rodriguez. I'm in Dallas, Texas. I'm a family practice doctor. 35 years and 20 years experience using complementary and alternative medicine modalities, acupuncture, dry needling, wet needling, Travail-Simons, prolotherapy, myofascial release, chiropractic, osteopathic manipulation, all of that under the heading of complementary and alternative medicine. So it dawned on me that most of my patients were coming in for that type of treatment. And today I put it in first treatment. First treatment is mind, body, spirit. Second treatment is medications. Third treatment is surgery. First treatment covers everything that you've ever experienced in life without requiring medication, without requiring surgery. So that's everything. That's 99% of all the problems you'll ever have in your whole life is in the one category of treatment. A 2 treatment is just medication. You just add it into the 1. 3 treatments, you remove something out of your body that will kill you. It's an imminent threat to your life. Cancer, tumors, infection, aneurysms, appendicitis, cholecystitis, kidney stones, and bowel obstruction. So all of those are surgical, but you cannot use a knife or drugs in the one position. You can use a little bit of a medication within the one, but you cannot use medications in the one position. So if you use first or original medicine where it's supposed to be in the one position, then every conundrum, every medical problem could be resolved. 1, 2, 3. As easy as 1, 2, 3. The AMA invented the idea of the physician in the hospital and using x-rays to find what's wrong. All of that is charlatanism. It's quackery. If it's not 1, 2, 3, it's quackery. Simple, plain and simple. One of my reveals is that there's no need for a medical doctor. You never have to go to a medical doctor in your whole life if you don't need a drug or a knife. You don't even need insurance, because if you're obeying the one, you're free. Your productivity is high. You have peace, comfort, joy. You can pursue happiness. But if you try to use a 2 in the 3 position, it won't work. Then you have opioid crisis, heroin crisis. You have waste, fraud, and abuse. You have physicians who can legally mutilate you to death, legally use polypharmacy you to death, and the elderly are at risk of being, dehumanized, dishonored, disrespected by physicians. The bizarre part is that physicians don't even know what they're doing. They assume that everything they're doing is correct. And the results are just what they are. They do their job, they get paid. They do their job, and they don't care about you. On any account, I have trigeminal neuralgia, and I always assume I've treated it, and then it comes back and says, hey, I'm still here. So this time it's going across here. And sometimes it goes here, and sometimes it goes here, sometimes it goes that way. Bizarre. Any bizarre feelings you have is muscle. You treat the muscles, and the pain goes away. There's 5 stages of muscle pain presentations. This is stage 5. It was end stage, I am reversing the process into stage 5. I'm trying to get it to 0, but it takes a lot of time and effort because it's been there for decades. Headaches, kind of, what was that? And you don't realize it until your brain says, oh, that's what it is. And only I knew that. If I would have told a doctor that, I would have gotten MRIs, CT scans, given medications, and all the wrong things. But it crept up on me. It's like, I'm the master. It crept up on me because that's how life is. On any account, acupuncture goes in this way. But one of my patients discovered this. Thank you, Sheba. To go this way. And the feeling is different. The needle is supposed to go through nice and smoothly, like there's no restrictions. But there's the restriction right there. It will not go. And it catches. So there's a mass of chaotic muscles there that are distorted into a ball of spaghetti. And that ball of spaghetti becomes its own entity. It's an alien. It's a foreign set of tissue. It's not normal tissue. And it will just do all kinds of erratic things. And the bizarre realization is that it can become a battery. It can become a taser. It can become like electrical system. That the muscles of an eel are modified into a taser, and it'll send out a shock, and that shock will wake you up in the middle of the night, and it will not let you go back to sleep. It'll torment you. And if I didn't have these, now that spot right there, did I get lucky? Is that it? See that muscle moving right there? That's the spot. Well, that's one of them. I always think I have it. So, okay, so it's softening up. There's another one. So chronic pain is like any pain, cancer pain. You treat cancer pain until it's gone or until the person passes away. You don't stop treating cancer. You don't stop treating pain. But over the past 100 years, pain has been the concepts, the theories, the ideas about pain are all wrong. They're all wrong. You treat physical pain like any other pain. Appendicitis pain, cholecystitis pain, kidney stone pain, any pain that requires surgery, this is technically the treatment. It's a one treatment. Acupuncture, massage, stretching, flexing are all in the one category. One is huge. It's 25 dimensions. The 2 is easy. It's just a pill. The 3 is easy. You just remove it. But once you allow it to get to this level, then you say, well, try acupuncture. It won't work. The way acupuncture is being taught, it's a weak, pathetic version of acupuncture, and it won't work. So you have a self-fulfilling prophecy. Then you think, well, nothing will work. But acupuncture will work. Surgery will never work. Medications will never work. This works once you give it the right amount of time and effort. So the protocols say you treat acupuncture once a week. Nope. Sometimes you have to do it twice, 3 times a day. And if you catch it early enough, 3 times a day for 2 or 3 weeks, and then maybe 3 times a week for another 2 or 3 weeks until it's gone. But if you do once a week, Mother Nature can't use that because the healing cycles need to be stacked upon. You stack a healing cycle on it, and Mother Nature can do her work. Plus, you still got to work on the whole person. This destroys a person's life. If you just treat this without treating the whole person, that's dishonorable. The one is 25, 30 dimensions. You have to use them all. You see it? See that? And that is. Now that hurts. It's a level 7 pain, but it's not bad, and it's catching. Once you get used to this, I'm doing myself, I can kind of regulate the amount of pain that I can tolerate. Patients will go, or you see their eyes going, or they'll, their feet will start, and you know, okay, so just let me know. Some patients have to use laughing gas to tolerate this. Other patients have to take a Valium or a tranquilizer or sedative. It doesn't matter. Whatever they need to do to be comfortable while you perform this. And before you know it, it's like, okay, doc, I'm ready. I don't need it. I'm good. And it's an evolution from being tormented to being freed. So I'm using the orbicularis muscles, the frontalis muscles, the temporalis muscles. There's some corrugators in here, but it doesn't matter. You get them all of them, all the time. The front, the back, the whole muscle. There's no points. It's stuck. See? And this is a 0.5 needle brown. See, it's just stuck there. Now, if this doesn't work in a couple of days to soften up, I'll show you with a hypodermic needle. It's the same. You just use a hypodermic needle. I'll put some numbing medicine in there, but it's still the same. So there's no points on the human body. That's a mythology. That's a superstition. There's no points. There's no acupuncture points. There's no trigger points. It's just there. And chronic pain is viewed like your lawn covered in weeds. You got the ones you see. You got the ones that are just growing. You got the roots and the seeds. You have to get it all. And the person who is experiencing the pain is the only one who can tell you what to do. Once you think you know what you're doing, you've lost. The patient is the purveyor of everything. The patient is the center of attention. And I can feel I go that way. And it's about a 3, 4. Now that is getting, see that right there? Ah, ooh, ee, ah. That's about an 8. Ooh, ooh, ah, ooh. It gets uncomfortable. Sometimes it makes your eyes water. But it goes away. It's almost like hitting yourself. It hurts, and then it just goes away. If you know that it's going to come, you can prepare yourself. I'm going to poke this with some different needles. So I'm going to put about 10, 15, 20 needles in here. I'm not certain, but it's 14 minutes. And so, and then I kind of massage them like that, up and down. And I'll leave these in until maybe afternoon. Oh, there it goes. goes. It loosened already. So push that in. See, it just won't go. It's bending. There it goes. So you can go in perpendicularly or horizontally. The feel is different. The results are different. And sometimes you have to. How do you know? You don't know until you get there. But if you never try, you'll never succeed. You just do it. Thank you very much. I'm going to put some writing down below. I'm a bit busy, but I needed to let you guys see this. So I'm going to cover all of this like I did before. I might go here, and I'm going to go here, and then down in here. And thank you very much.